The war, the war, the war. Germany, Japan, Italy gaining more power, and we... Oh, look at the time. It's time for Fireside Chats. Radio show. My friends, this is Franklin Roosevelt speaking. The date is September 24th, 1943. Today on Fireside Chats, I am going to talk about myself. Some people think of me as a wise guy. I'm not bragging, of course, but I must say that I've had good ideas so far. To me, wisdom means the ability to decide what's right in difficult situations. In 1932, when I was elected President of the United States, we were in a major economic crisis. People were losing their jobs, their homes, their cars, almost everything they owned. So I knew I had to act fast. I started these fireside chats to communicate to my fellow citizens through radio and advise them about what to do. I started to give out small jobs like tree planting, and pretty soon we began to rise out of this deep hole we were in for many years. Now I'll talk a bit about my childhood. My parents' names were James and Sarah. I got my middle name from my mother's maiden name, Delano. My parents took me on trips to Europe with them, and those trips to Europe helped me learn French and German. In 1900, I attended Harvard University. Harvard is where I met Eleanor, and after we graduated, we got married. Then in 1905, I went off to Columbia University to study law. And my political career began in 1908 as I was elected to the New York State Senate. But then 13 years later, I was struck with polio. Polio is a disease which paralyzes part of your body. Polio ended up paralyzing my legs. It almost paralyzed my arms, but I fought the disease hard enough to regain the use of my arms. Polio is one of the struggles that I've had to deal with in my life. Another struggle that I'm dealing with right now is the war between the Axis powers, which are Germany, Japan, and Italy. The reason why I declared war on the Axis powers is because it is important to the world that we abolish dictatorship and bring world peace. The bombing on Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by the Empire of Japan on December 7, 1941 is a day that will live in infamy. But no matter what Germany, Japan, or Italy does to us, we should not let fear get to us, because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Well, America, that's a wrap. Be careful and spend your money wisely. That's it for Fireside Chats. Good night. I'm Hassan Rafi, and I was Franklin Roosevelt.